Daniel lived in a sunny town, filled with laughter and fresh bread. His house stood tall, at the end of Willow Lane, full of toys, clothes, books, and everything a child could ever want. Perfect life, restless heart. Ungrateful Daniel. New shoes? Better? Toys? Tossed. More expensive. At school, Daniel bullied kids who had less than him, mocking their old bags or scuffed shoes. He laughed at their struggles while ignoring his blessings. His parents tried to guide him with gentle words. Daniel, his mother would say, "Be kind, be grateful." Daniel rolled his eyes, walked off. "Father, respect us. We work hard for you." But Daniel didn't care. He thought life would always stay the same. One night, after throwing a tantrum because he didn't get the latest game he wanted, Daniel stormed into his room without even saying goodnight. He jumped into his warm bed, pulled the blanket over his head, and quickly drifted off to sleep. When he opened his eyes again, everything was different. His soft bed was gone. He was lying on a cold, hard floor. His colorful posters and toys had vanished. Bare, cracked walls, cold air. Kitchen empty. There was no warm breakfast, no laughter, no smell of pancakes, and no parents waiting for him. Panicked, he ran outside, hoping to see his friends. The town looked the same, but strangely dull, almost colorless. He spotted children walking to school and waved desperately, but instead of smiling, they turned their backs. One boy whispered loudly, "Why should we talk to him? He always mocked us." Daniel's heart sank. He dashed to gate. Guard stopped him, sneering, "You don't belong here anymore." Daniel's chest tightened. He stammered, "Please let me in. I'll be better, I promise." But no one listened. Rejected. Daniel trudged, steps heavy. Kids now avoid him. The neighbors who once greeted him shook their heads and closed their doors. Daniel felt utterly alone, unwanted, then collapsed. Tears blurred vision. "Where's family?" "No home now," whispered Daniel. "Family, food, friends, but you were thankless. You mocked others, disobeyed your parents, and wasted your blessings. Now you know what life feels like without them." Daniel sobbed, clutching his chest, begging for change. "Just give me one more chance." His tears flowed freely as he begged, "God, please, please forgive me." Suddenly, a warmth spread around him. The cold vanished. Tears blurred. Daniel woke in bed. Sunlight painted walls gold. His toys were back. His clothes folded neatly. From downstairs came the sound of clattering pans, and his mother's gentle voice calling, "Daniel, breakfast is ready." Without a moment's hesitation, Daniel leapt from bed and raced down the stairs. His parents turned toward him with warm smiles, but before they could say a word, Daniel threw his arms around them tightly. Tears ran down his face as he whispered, "Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad." His parents were surprised. Hearts melted at his words. Daniel's life shifted. He shared lunch, no more bullying. He studied hard, not because he was forced to, but because he wanted to make his parents proud. He listened when they spoke, helped them with chores, and thanked them for even the smallest things. At first, people doubted him. "Daniel is acting different," they murmured. But as days turned into weeks, they saw his change was real. His teachers smiled at his effort, his friends welcomed him back, and his parents' eyes shone with pride. Daniel 微笑，同学惊讶，为何如此友善？ Because I finally learned what really matters. It's not about what we own, but about being thankful and kind. Daniel, gazing at stars. Father joined him, happy. I used to think I needed more to be happy. Grateful now. Father's hand fell, wise words learned. I'm proud of you, my son. Daniel smiled, his heart light. He never forgot the dream that had shaken him so deeply. It was a warning, a gift, and a chance to start over. Gratitude enriches life. Thanklessness impoverishes. And so, the boy who once lived in arrogance and waste grew into a young man full of kindness, humility, and thankfulness. He thanked God daily, remembering change's dawn.
Please subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss more amazing stories like this.